Cape Town, South Africa. Famous for Table Mountain, the many open-minded, multicultural and diverse people, is located on the tip of Africa. Around Cape Town there is much to see. For example, the beautiful landscapes of the winelands, the various animals, and of course, the Cape of Good Hope are all worth a visit. The best way to explore Cape Town is with the city sightseeing bus. For €14, you can tour the whole city in about 2 hours. The tickets can either be bought at the ticket office at the Two Oceans Aquarium, Victoria&Alfred waterfront, or directly from the bus driver. There are 2 routes. The red tour leads through the city towards Table Mountain, and the blue tour is the mini peninsula tour. The tour begins at the Two Oceans Aquarium at the Victoria&Alfred waterfront. This harbour is one of the most visited places in Cape Town. The many restaurants and cafes invite you to linger. On weekends you'll find musicians and traders drawing huge crowds of visitors to the area. The blue tour bus ride goes past the clock tower, which serves as the offices of the port captain. A quick shoot to commemorate the picturesque backdrop of Cape Town, and then it's on, passing several hotels, the Cape Town railway station, and on towards Green Market Square. In this market there's everything your heart desires: clothing, glass curios, jewelry, hand-painted fabrics, and lots of African souvenirs.
We just went by the bus, the red line, with the hop on hop tour, and we stopped here to see the nice buildings and the nice market.
I like the Green Market Square. It's where you feel connected with the people of Africa. They interact with you and encourage you to buy something from them and the market.
With full shopping bags, we continue on to Long Street. On this almost 3-kilometer long road, you'll find antique shops, galleries, hostels, and of course, many restaurants and bars. You can enjoy this colourful environment not only during the day, as Long Street is well known for its very busy nightlife. The bus continues past the famous Mount Nelson Hotel, located at the foot of Table Mountain and the brow of District 6. This area is known for the resettlement of more than 60,000 people of colour from 1968 to 1982 in the course of apartheid. The houses were demolished, and today the district is partially made up of undeveloped land. Since 2003, the area is once again accessible for all people. The Blue Mini Peninsula Sightseeing Tour leads along the back of Table Mountain. Here you see the University of Cape Town. Approximately 23,000 students are currently enrolled at South Africa's oldest university. The next stop is the world-famous Kirstenbosch National Botanical Garden. Here you can see the diversity of Cape flora on 36 acres of land. In Kirstenbosch, only local South African plants grow, such as the pincushion, Protea bleat, commonly known as the protea. Since 2004, Kirstenbosch is known as a World Heritage Site. Only 5 kilometers from Kirstenbosch, one can find the start of the Constantia Neck Wine Tour. The bus leaves from the oldest wine country in southern Africa. You can see the vineyards and historic monuments on the Groot Constantia wine estate. Time to insert a break. At Groot Constantia, you can also attend a wine tasting. Here you can taste a total of 5 different wines.
The port wine was my favorite, and it was real sweet. That's why I liked it.
Reserve. For me, is the best wine because it's very soft, not so strong, and very, very good. For me, it's the best.
While we wait for the bus, we admire the view that overlooks the vineyards of Groot Constantia. The tour continues past the World of Birds Park. Here you can see over 400 different species of birds on 4 acres of land. We ride further to the township Imizamo Yetu in the suburb of Hout Bay. When the township was built in 1991, it had 2,500 inhabitants. Today, there are about 30,000 living in the small settlement of 18 acres. Imizamo Yetu can be visited with local guides.
Imizamo Yetu, it means our struggle, because we fight to get this piece of land. If you see over there, we stay with the rich people.
The infrastructure here is in very poor condition. Most people have no water supply. In 2005, an Irish businessman built 300 brand new high-quality houses made of brick. But that for most residents of Imizama Year 2 is just a drop on the hot stone. The sightseeing bus is driving to the Marinas Wharf, a charismatic fishing village and the harbour of Hope Bay. Marinas Wharf thrives on tourism. In season, tens of thousands of visitors come to the harbour each day. There is a small fish market, and you could be lucky enough to see the seals swim in the sea. These marine mammals are very curious and come very close to the coast. From the port, you have a fantastic view over the gorgeous white beach to the mountains. Marinas Wharf is also a particularly popular place for walkers, water sports and sunbathing. We leave Hope Bay and drive along the coast to Camps Bay. From here, you have a wonderful view of the 12 Apostles. This is a long mountain range, which starts in Cape Town at Table Mountain. Camps Bay has some of the hottest real estate, shops and restaurants. You can stroll along the promenade and the fine white sand invites you to sunbathe with the whole family on Camps Bay Beach. Even more, the sea here is especially good for surfing because the waves are not so high. And those who want can get an ice cream from one of the vendors on the beach. Our little Cape Town trip goes past Clifton, with its exclusive houses, the pool of Cape Town and the South African television station SABC in the direction of Greenpoint. From here you can see Robben Island, where former President Nelson Mandela, South Africa's first Democrat, was imprisoned for 18 years for sabotage and conspiracy to overthrow the government. The last stop is our starting point, the Two Oceans Aquarium. The underwater park showcases over 3,000 sea creatures.
Camp Bay was definitely the favourite because of the beaches, the lovely people and the fantastic restaurant we ate at.
We went to Table Mountain because of the spectacular views, and then coming down over Clifton Bay with the 12 Apostles behind. Absolutely stunning. It's fantastic.
The waterfront.
I like the Victoria&Alfred waterfront because there are lots of different types of people who come to the waterfront. There are many restaurants and live performances and music at the amphitheatre.
Our highlight was our trip to Cape Town, the land of the Rainbow Nation. And who knows, maybe we'll come to visit Cape Town soon.